A state of emergency has been declared in parts of Russia's Voronezh region after a reported Ukrainian drone strike on an ammunition storage facility. Alexander Gusev, the governor of Voronezh, says the attack sparked a large warehouse fire and that the detonation of explosive material continues. There were no casualties, he added in a post on his Telegram channel. Footage posted on social media showed a drone flying low over the countryside and a large mushroom cloud burning on the horizon. Ukraine has yet to officially comment on the strike.
Russia has unleashed the biggest attack on Kyiv in several months. At least 7 people died in the capital, and its biggest children's hospital was severely damaged. Ukraine said Russia used hypersonic missiles, which traveled 10 times the speed of sound. Falling debris from intercepted artillery set out fires across several districts in the capital. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said apartment buildings and public infrastructure were struck in other cities as well. The morning attack killed at least 20 people across the country.
Israel has ordered the evacuation of Gaza City, an area from which thousands of Palestinians have already fled as a result of heavy bombing in the early days of the war. The demolished city's remaining residents were seen leaving over the weekend, some pushing the elderly and the injured on wheelchairs, others carrying young children on their shoulders. The evacuation order could indicate an increase in Israeli military action in Gaza City.
Now, an Israeli strike has hit a farm in the Jazin district of southern Lebanon in the early hours of Monday morning. Several homes were damaged in the strike. Dozens of livestock were also killed. On Sunday, Hezbollah launched a barrage of rockets from Lebanon into northern Israel and the occupied Golan Heights in what the group described as one of its most sophisticated attacks against Israel since early October.
The Rim of the Pacific exercise, the world's largest international maritime drill, is currently underway in Hawaii. 29 nations, 40 surface ships, 3 submarines, over 150 aircraft, and more than 25,000 personnel are training in and around the Hawaiian Islands until August 1st. Hosted by the U.S. Third Fleet, the biennial Rimpac exercise began in 1971 to ensure the safety and security of the world's oceans.
Slowed down and heading skywards. Tonight, this newly declassified Defence Vision shows Australia's first foray into kamikaze drones.
They give our soldiers even more firepower on the battlefield, and they're being used to devastating effect in Ukraine.
The Switchblade 300 drone is produced by US company AeroVironment. Weighing less than 2 kilograms, they have a range of 30 kilometres and 20 minutes, with speeds of up to 160 kilometres an hour.
Boeing has agreed to plead guilty to fraud charges relating to 2 fatal crashes of its 737 MAX jets. That's according to a court filing by the US government late Sunday. If approved by a federal judge, the plea would brand the plane maker a convicted felon. It will have to pay a fine of over $243 million and invest more in improving safety. The charges flow from the fatal crashes in 2018 and 2019, which killed 346 people.
Police have opened an inquest into the death of 4 members of the South African National Defence Force. The soldiers were on duty as part of Operation Vala Umgodi. The operation is dealing with illegal mining activities. Now, the soldiers were deployed to a dormant mining shaft out in Orkney. It's in the northwest province. Situated close to the Harry Oppenheimer Stadium, the shaft was identified as a possible hotspot for illegal mining. The deceased members were found inside a container structure which was used as a guardhouse for the operation. They were found with their rifles and personal items. The initial investigation suggests the soldiers may have died from carbon monoxide poisoning.